Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
If you know you can fight, you don't need a crowd, you don't need anything apart from that opponent in the opposite corner.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. They're both trying for a knockout. Got out of the way of that right hook. That time counter shot. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Catch and shoot. Swing and a miss with that hook. This is a high-octane battle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Shot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Perfect counter lands. A straight right just misses. Swing and a miss with the hook. Just missed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Oh, Pacquiao is seeing stars after that one. Alvarez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Forget about that. Nice round. Good round.
Here's the bell for round two. Beautiful counter shot. Right hook misses. Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. Didn't wait too... Whoa, wait a minute! Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. The pound-for-pound king, Canelo, is down. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. Then they get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good counter punching. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That big hook doesn't land. And he scores with the counter. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Alvarez in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. On to the third. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Drop their guard, they get caught. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? They threw the hook, it didn't land. Those counter punches have to hurt. Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get it?
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. And it looks like this fight will continue. Done with that counter shot. Incredible work rate. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. That counter punch caught him clean. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punch. Perfect counter shot. There's a counter shot. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round.
Well, this is a very important break here for this fighter to be. Switch back on. The focus.
Back at it in round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Punch, counter punch. That hook won't score. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Canelo in serious jeopardy here, going to the canvas. That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
They exchange punches. That left hook just missed. Beautiful counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Stamina is off the charts. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Alvarez in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything.
Back into the fray here in round 5. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
How about that time counter shot? Holding nothing back here in the round. Missing with the hook. Nice counter shot. Looking up. Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened?
The sweetest thing
Yeah. Are you daft? All the belts mighty. The ring does swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting, what ping we bring when right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring does swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting, what ping we bring when right, somebody shot fling. Ding ding, step in the ring does swing left, right, man said get ping. Portrait ting, what ping we bring when right, somebody shot fling. Uppercut fling, right up fling. Portrait ting, send man over the ropes. Man try come for the belt, but I punch you get ever so ended all of your hopes. Now all of your bros are stood on the sideline, head in the hands, joke of the show. Better keep those hands up.